Hi, this is Diana and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to make green chili my way. Okay, let's go over our ingredients for our green chili. We want to use 2 pounds of pork shoulder, or you can use pork loin or pork chops, whatever pork that you really like the best, but cut it up smaller pieces. 1 large onion that we've sliced, 3 garlic cloves that we've minced, 2 tablespoons of cumin, 2 cups of green chilies. Over here we have put 2 28-ounce cans of whole tomatoes, 1 cup of water. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, and then we're going to add salt and pepper to taste. When you start cooking this, you will want to add the salt and pepper how you like it. We're not big salt eaters, so we don't like to put a lot of salt in our food. And remember, when I'm showing you these recipes, I'm showing you the basic ideas of how to do them. You need to take these and make them your own. So add the flavors that you also like. A little bit more cumin, a little less, whatever you like. So let's get started, okay? Okay, let's get started. Now we're going to add about 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil to our pan. I use olive oil. You can use whatever oil you like. I'm going to add that to our pan here. Okay. Now we're going to wait till the oil gets hot and we will add our meat. All right, now we're going to add our meat to our hot pan, and we're going to let that brown. And we're going to go ahead and add our garlic and our cumin. We're going to stir that around a little bit. Get that blended. Okay. Now we're going to add our black pepper. And just sprinkle how much you like or how much you think you'll like. Our garlic powder. Can you smell that cumin? It smells so good. Now it's time to add our onions. So we're going to mix those in there. And we're going to let those cook until they get nice and tender with the meat. Okay? Okay, now our onions are in and we've stirred them up, and now we're going to let them saute down and get tender, and then we'll put our tomatoes in. Our meat and onions are almost ready to get our tomatoes in them, so I've washed my hands and now we're going to squish these whole tomatoes. And you just want to squish them enough. You want to leave them a little solid, not completely. We're not making this a puree. We want to just break up the tomatoes so they're not whole, but they're still chunks of tomatoes. Okay. So we've broken up our tomatoes, so now we're going to add them to our sauce. And we're also going to add our water. We're going to stir that up. This looks beautiful already. Okay, that's all stirred in there. Now we're going to add a little salt. And like I said, just salt to your taste. And we're going to stir that in. Okay, now we're going to add half of our green chilies. Because if we add all of our green chilies now, they'll just disappear into the sauce. So we're going to add half now. Because remember, when you buy these green chilies, they're already cooked. So if we cook them, this is going to cook for an hour. And if you cook them too long, they'll just disappear into the sauce. So we're going to add half now, and then half about 10 minutes before it's done. So let's add half of these in here now. Okay, let me stir in those green chilies. Looks so good. Now, we want to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to turn it down to medium-low and let it cook for an hour. Remember, when this came to a boil, we brought it down to a medium-low, and you want to come over and you want to stir it every once in a while just to make sure it's not sticking. Okay, we have about 10 more minutes before our chili is done. So we want to add the rest of our green chilies. Now, I've added 2 cups to this. Now, you have to decide, try it like this. If it's too much green chilies, then just cut it down the next time. You have to make this recipe your own recipe. So, and to your taste and to your liking. So here we go, we're gonna add these. And now we're going to let it cook another 10 minutes. And then we'll be back and have it plated up for you. Our green chili is done, and I always like to serve it over white rice and a warm flour tortilla. So let's give it a try. What can I say? It's delicious. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time in my kitchen, and I hope you will try this green chili recipe. Bye.